It's sometime late March, I don't even know the date, but we had rainfall down last night, so I'm hitting the rivers right now with the fly rod to go for trout, and then I'm fishing for walleye and even bigger trout at another spot, and I'm finishing the day off doing striped bass fishing with my buddy Kevin Hagen. This is the kind of never-end-the-send energy that you guys need. I woke up at 4:30 this morning, and I hopped in the Sender Mobile, so I'm starting the day off on the right note with the rods in the back, and it's gonna be a sick trip. Let's freaking do this. Never end the send it. This send is in honor of Tom Petty. I even cracked on the shades for him. This guy inspires me every day to get out here and run down my own dreams, work on my own mysteries, and just freaking let it happen how it should. So that's what's going on today. No plan other than the plan I told you guys, just trout to walleye to smallmouth to striped bass. Woo! The beginning of the send is always fun because you just have zero clue what's gonna happen and what lies ahead. And that's a beautiful place to be at because you can create exactly what you dream of. The sends always work out exactly how they want to. Getting green lights, new Tom Petty songs coming on. You guys are either gonna think I'm crazy or absolutely brilliant. And I'll leave that up to you to determine after watching this video. All I gotta say is, do you, Uncle Larry Outdoors. Today is a beautiful day. Don't let anyone tell you that rainy days aren't some of the most beautiful days that you could have. One thing I always think of, and I saw this when I was on my first airplane flight, the sun is always up there. Sometimes the clouds block, but if you're above the clouds, you're always gonna see the sun. So even if you're below the clouds physically, stay above it and make the most of it. Got the fly rod equipped, throwing a woolly bugger to start off. I'm fishing a wild rainbow trout stream, so I'm gonna get down there, show you guys how you can get on a good spring bite, catching rainbow trout in a small stream. Gonna be fun. The trek to get down to this spot is super cool. It just shows that not a lot of other anglers are coming down here to fish for these wild rainbows. Got the fly rod ready. Let's catch them. Got him. First fish of the day. That was my third cast. Little wild rainbow trout just crushed the woolly bugger. Let's go. Oh my gosh. Oh, he popped off. These fish are gonna be biting good today with the high flows. And what kind of rainbow trout doesn't want a woolly bugger? Got him. There we go. First wild rainbow trout of the day. This is a tiny one. Gotta wet my hands first, but take a look at this fish. This is the kind of stream we're fishing today, where these little tiny rainbows grow to be 20 plus inches. The rain's starting to fall again, and these fish are so fired up. Got him. Big, big wild rainbow. Oh my God. Oh my God, this is a tank. Oh my gosh. Guys, this is a purely wild fish. Grew up in the river. Started out like a centimeter long. Way smaller than that first one I caught. Putting the fly rod away. That was a fun little trip. Not too many fish landed, but I know there are giants in there. Now we're going on to another river spot where I'm going to bring the ultralight and a medium light rod, try for pike and maybe a stray trout. Driving with the waders on. Phew. I know why the fishing wasn't that good at the first spot. I didn't eat my seaweed yet. You guys got to be one with the fish and start snacking on this. So good. Makes you feel like a pike or a trout, whatever you're trying to catch. Locked and loaded. Let's do this. Who needs stairs when you got 2 feet? You can walk up anything. That's what senders do right there. They go where no man has ever gone before. Don't use stairs, don't use anything trivial, just send it. Right now it's just me and the send. Let's get there. This is a really cool spot because it's a waterfall that flows into a lake. And there could be anything here. There could be the same trout I was catching. There could be big pike. There could be bass. Anything. What do you think's in here right now? This spot has got to be loaded. What a cool spot to be fishing. The layout with the waterfall dumping right into the lake really made me think that there'd be a ton of fish here. However, I didn't get that many bites. I fished for about 2 hours. And the exploration aspect of this spot just added to the adventure, even though the fish catches weren't exactly there. All right, so I finally found the perfect pool to catch a trout out of some slow moving water. I have the ultralight, I'm throwing a Phoebe. Let's catch the first nice trout of the day. Got him. Oh my God, down the waterfall. Oh, you spit it. You spit it, that was a nice fish. The truth of it is sometimes you just don't catch fish. I really put my eggs in a lot of baskets today, not in one basket. So there's a lot of chance for fish to be landed. It's been a fun adventure out here so far. Just kind of being a part of this environment and getting immersed. It's been its own experience in itself. The fish catches are nice, but they are an extra addition to the send. So I mean, just being real with you guys, no fish landed at that spot. Only landed a little wild rainbow today. And I mean, that's not anything to write home about, but we still have 2 more spots to fish and 2 big spots to fish. I think the striped bass might be absolutely firing up tonight. On to the next spot. I have no idea at this point what lies ahead. Oh, I got dibs on the last spot of the day for freshwater, and I'm fishing for walleye with a medium light rod. Little Kitech tied on. That's gonna be the name of the game. Just gonna wait up here, take a few casts. I probably have like 30 minutes to fish this area, but there are walleye, smallmouth bass, pike, wild brown trout. It's a crazy spot. Like, wait till you guys see this. Very high water, different than usual, so it's a little bit treacherous to fish at times. I might not be able to get all the way up to the spot. Wow, I've never seen the water this high. Oh no, I don't have the headlamp. It's getting dark. It's not good. Definitely not good. I might be able to make it actually. Small chance that the never end the send energy is going to get us to the spot. And you can't see the bottom anyway, so I guess the light doesn't really make that big of a difference. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, that was a hole. That was a fat hole right there. We can't go any further. I just filled my waders up. Yep, waders just got filled. Dunked. Completely dunked. This is going to be the spot where we stop fishing. Let me rephrase that. Not stop fishing, stop walking forward. I didn't see that hole coming, and that didn't feel good. There's a hole on every side of me right now, so I need to watch out where I step. Good thing this watertight pocket was closed. Thank the Lord. Now I can't drop my keys in the water because if I do, I can't get home. X-strap tied on. This could catch, like I said before, with the Kitech, anything. Got him. Big fish. Oh my God, I have no idea what this is. Let's go. That might be a trout or a big walleye. Big wild brown. Huge wild brown. Let's go. Oh my gosh, that's a fish I've been looking for all day. Let's get him landed. Yes. On the jerk bait. Chunky wild brown, probably a 18, 19 incher. Got stuck in a torrential downpour. Look at this. So I finally landed a trout to end the day off, and I just got stuck in a torrential downpour on my way to go striper fishing with Kevin and Nick. It's gonna be epic, and we're probably gonna catch some fish. I mean, conditions are gonna be brutal, not gonna lie. Yeah, they're gonna be pretty bad, pretty awesome, never in the send. Quick pit stop at home. Shout out to my mom for making me a beautiful dinner to push the send forward. I'm in my PJs. This is the outfit of the send for tonight. Just keeping it cozy. Just gonna catch a couple 30-pound striped bass casually. That's the plan. But first, this beautiful healthy dinner. You guys gotta eat right if you're trying to send it like me. That's not a commercial or anything. All these people are here probably driving somewhere. I don't even know, like it's Sunday night. No one's doing anything, but as you know, we're sending it. Definitely feels good to be probably the only person on this highway going to fish right now. Kevin and Nick have been catching fish all night. My rod wasn't working, but now I'm finally all set up with my medium bass rod and an X-strap. I'm gonna start casting out here. I hear a bunch of bunker and stuff right in front of me. Oh my gosh. When I cast out here, I cast pretty much all my line off. This is a rod that I mainly use for lake fishing in Jersey, smallmouth bass, largemouth. And now we're taking to the salt to test it out. This is crazy. I'm just gonna super slow roll the X-Trap right now. I just got down here, bunch of bunker popping in front of me. Definitely a lot of bass too. Kevin and Nick have been catching fish all night. My rod wasn't working, so I busted out my medium bass rod. St. Croix Avid Series. Oh my god, there's bass right here. There are bass at my feet. Holy shit. Let's see if we can catch one. Oh, they're blowing up all over on this bait. Got him. Striper on. Heck yeah. Oh, on the medium bass rod. Oh my god. Let's go. Oh, he's ripping drag. That's what I'm talking about. We're gonna get this fish in too. It's a big one. My rod wasn't working because the guide was snapped. Went back to the car, got the bass rod, hooked into my first striper of the season. It's a nice one. Oh, let's go. Let's go. Heck yeah. Look at that fish. Barely hooked on the X-Wrap. Just got this one to the bank. First striped bass in a long time. Just give me the Florida vibes right here. On the X-Wrap, on the medium bass rod, St. Croix Avid Series. Look at that striper. Started the day off going for trout. Now we're fishing the salt, catching nice stripers on medium bass gear. That is freaking sick. My first striper in a long time. Let's get this big girl right back. Fish right back in the water. Keep on catching them. Look at that fish. There we go. Never end the send, baby. That's why you keep getting out here. We're just starting off casting. Kevin's got a fish. How's it feeling, dude? Let's go. Oh my God.
So at this point in the night,
Sunday nights, no one else is out
so at
here.
this point in the night, the stripers just kept biting. Kevin kept catching them. He's got the technique down. He's the striper wizard for sure. Along with Nick, they both are catching tons of fish, and the audio cut out, so that's why I'm doing a little voiceover right now. Fishing the Jersey saltwater, early season striped bass. These fish come in, and right at the start, only a couple guys are fishing for them. And as the nights progress, you get like 40, 50, and now like hundreds of guys lining the banks fishing for the bass, which, I mean, I don't know, more like the Salmon River than the Jersey Salt. But they were crushing SPs all night. And if I could tell you guys one tip, actually I'm not going to spoil it because I'm making a full video on how to catch early season striped bass in Jersey, so I'll save that for you guys for the next video. But this was just so much fun. And shout out to Kevin and Nick again for bringing me out here and showing me this epic bite, showing me what they're best at. These guys are dialed. They can catch striped bass like it's nothing. They can catch them like it's sunnies. I think Kevin hooked into about 20 and landed him. Nick probably caught around 10, landed him. This is a double up from the night, and this happened a lot. This double up, Kevin landed a pig. This thing was a cow, probably close to 20 pounds, and Nick got like a 15 pounder. What a freaking cool night though. Starting off the day, going for trout, and then tried for walleye, didn't catch a walleye. But the freshwater fishing to the saltwater fishing really opened my eyes up to, wow, Jersey is one of the most incredible fisheries in the entire world. People take it for granted, and if you live in Jersey, you definitely take it for granted. If you don't live in Jersey, you just don't know about it. But yeah, 20-pound striped bass in the spring, 20-pound brown trout in the rivers, and yeah, this is Kevin's 20-pounder. What a gorgeous fish. Freaking cow. You asked me what time it is. It was thump 30 all night. We were catch and release fishing all these fish, and I'd recommend, if you do striped bass fishing, highly consider releasing all your fish, because just conserving this fishery is definitely the top priority in my opinion. Like, it's just not good what happens to these fish, and the population decrease because of the regulations. So make your own regulations, catch and release, everything.
So right as I was heading out, I was like, yo Nick, yo Kevin, never in the send, peace out. Car won't start, so gotta figure this out. It's probably the battery, or she died on me on the send. I mean, that'll be the best way for her to go. Back, Subaru's live. Yes, thank God.
Quick shout out to Nick. You are the man, dude. He used his WeGo charger to start the car up and saved my ass. Thank you, Nick.
Checking out from tonight's send. I'm almost home. I can barely keep my eyes open. I've been up since 4:30 in the morning doing some video editing, and then I got on the send probably about 12 o'clock in the afternoon. So I've been fishing for a solid 12 hours and caught a nice wild brown at the end of the day off with some stripers.
In a quarter mile, turn right.
What a rude interruption. But anyway, Kevin landed a bunch of nice ones. Probably he landed like at least 12. Nick caught 6, 7. I got 1.
and they're still out there fishing. So the boys are probably gonna rack in a couple more or a lot more stripers tonight, and I just had
Turn
to call
right.
it. And oh man, so never in the send, keep on getting out there, keep on promoting the positivity of fishing. I think it's really funny how when I was like, yo, see you guys later, never end the send, it totally stayed true. Like the send did not end whatsoever. My car didn't start. And then shout out to Nick for having
In a quarter mile, turn right.
a WeGo charger that I could use to jumpstart the car. So Subaru's back up and running, which is really a blessing. This is the vehicle that gets me around. And if this thing were to die, the send would definitely take a big pause. So yeah, until next time, hope you guys keep getting out there, keep on fishing.